helping us to undertake this research project and also to hold this public hearing meeting. Actually, before starting the presentation, I have a few remarks. Number one is that, this study represents only one aspect of the problem, one dimension of the problem, one particular stakeholder, the consumer side, because especially the household, the domestic consumer side only, and therefore all the recommendations and all the conclusions are to that direction. Because the purpose of the study from the beginning, we had a lot of discussions, as I mentioned at the very beginning of this day. We had a lot of consultations, and there we had a very clear idea that this study focused only the domestic use of electricity, not the industries, not the institutions, and not the others. Only the domestic actual electricity users. Therefore, whatever finding here will have to be discussed further when we do the policy increase to there are a lot of other stakeholders. Now, for example, since we consider only the domestic demand, we have a lot of other demands. And practically what is happening in this country, the electric policy, is that subsidize domestic households at the expense of the industries, at the cost subsidy. So there are something all of them to say, and therefore all other consumer groups these has to be taken around. And also we have the electric producer side, that is the CED. They have the cost for this, and then they have to pay the cost. There's the second side, because that's a huge implication that if once we give subsidy, that some other export has to recover it. Either one has to pay it or maybe for subsidy. So whatever, that's a social cost. At the same time, there is an externality in economics language. That is, electricity, if electricity is not available, consumers would use alternative energies, which has more environmental impacts than the use of it, except so also but to a lesser extent as compared to using the wood and others. And therefore, there is also environmental impact. So one has to take all these things into consideration when we use the findings of this study, when we use this information here for the policy implications. Now, basically, we have okay. That's one of the Sinhala Bhasha presentation. මූලික වශයෙන් අපිට අරමුණු හතරක් පිළිබඳව අපි සාකච්ඡා කළා මුලින්ම එකක් තමයි මේ බේසික් නීඩ් ඉලෙක්ට්‍රිසිටි කියලා කියන්නේ විදුලි බලයේ මූලික අවශ්‍යතාවය කියන ප්‍රශ්නය. දෙවෙනි කාරණය තමයි affordability විදුලි බලයේ මිලදී ගැනීමේ හැකියාව පිළිබඳ ප්‍රශ්නය. තුන්වෙනිව electric power විදුලි බල දරිද්‍රතාවය කියන සංකල්ප එක අලුත් වගේ සහ